Have you ever looked at two stocks in the same industry and wondered which one should you choose? Because right now, in the world of Bitcoin mining and digital infrastructure, that question might just come down to two names: IREN Energy and Cipher Mining. Both are powering the future of digital compute. Both are building massive, energy-backed infrastructure. But which one's the better hold heading into late 2025 and beyond? We're entering an era where compute power is the new oil. Artificial intelligence, blockchain, and data analytics, they all depend on one thing: cheap and reliable energy. And that's exactly where both IREN Energy and Cipher Mining are making their moves. They're not just Bitcoin miners anymore. They're quietly becoming clean, scalable infrastructure companies for the next wave of digital demand. But they're taking very different paths to get there. Let's start with IREN Energy, known as IREN. Founded in Australia, IREN made a name for itself by mining Bitcoin using 100% renewable hydropower. But what really sets them apart is control. They own their facilities, their energy contracts, and their operations end-to-end, giving them some of the lowest and most stable costs in the entire sector. We're talking roughly 2.5 to 3 cents per kilowatt hour, which is remarkably low for green energy. But IREN isn't stopping there. In 2024, they began deploying NVIDIA H100 data clusters, stepping into AI and high-performance computing, moving beyond Bitcoin and into the next generation of digital infrastructure. This isn't just diversification, it's transformation. They're turning mining sites into AI-ready compute campuses powered by renewable energy. And here's the impressive part: they're doing it without long-term debt, with strong cash reserves and a clear roadmap toward profitability in both crypto and AI. Of course, execution will be key. Hosting GPU workloads is new territory for miners. But if IREN Energy can scale this side of the business, they could become one of the first clean energy companies bridging the gap between Bitcoin and AI compute. Now, let's talk about Cipher Mining, ticker CIFR. Cipher is based in Texas and backed by Bitfury, one of the biggest names in blockchain technology. Their strategy is all about efficiency and scale. Cipher runs its operations at around 2 cents per kilowatt hour, among the lowest in the world. That energy advantage gives them some of the best margins per Bitcoin mined anywhere. While IREN Energy is branching out into AI compute, Cipher is doubling down on what it does best: Bitcoin mining. They've already ramped up to over 7 exahash of hash power, and they're targeting double digits by 2026. Cipher's focus is laser sharp: maximize uptime, minimize cost, and expand hash rate. Their balance sheet carries moderate but manageable debt, fueling expansion without excessive dilution. The trade-off? Cipher's exposure is almost entirely to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rallies, Cipher's profits could surge a lot. But if the market slows, they don't have the AI or hosting diversification that IREN Energy is developing. So, how do they compare side by side? IREN Energy is the innovator, blending Bitcoin mining with AI compute. Their energy costs hover around 2.5 to 3 cents per kilowatt hour. They're fully powered by renewables, carry no long-term debt, and their main growth driver is scaling compute infrastructure, not just mining hash rate. Their biggest risk? Execution, proving they can make GPU and AI hosting as profitable as Bitcoin mining. Cipher Mining, on the other hand, is the specialist, a pure Bitcoin miner with ultra-low costs, around 2 cents per kilowatt hour, a focus on hash rate expansion, and moderate debt to fund growth. Its risk lies in its dependency. If Bitcoin dips, Cipher feels it immediately. If you're betting purely on Bitcoin's next run, Cipher Mining looks like the stronger short-term hold, lean, efficient, and built for maximum mining profitability. But if you're thinking longer-term about the convergence of AI, blockchain, and energy, then IREN Energy might be the more strategic hold. So here's the takeaway. CIFR gives you torque, pure exposure to Bitcoin's upside. IREN gives you balance, a green, future-proof infrastructure play. Both are shaping the future of digital power. The real question is, Do you want to ride the Bitcoin wave or the compute revolution that comes after it? So, which would you hold longer, IREN or Cipher Mining? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the future of crypto, AI, and digital infrastructure and stocks.